you're new here, thanks for stopping by, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today we're playing Guild Wars 2. It's gonna be a great time, you'll see. Welcome in everybody, welcome in. It was you got a stick of dynamite thrown at you today. I don't have to guess. Hi Val, hi Ganoid, hello everyone. What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. Hi Dracula. I'm a miserable little pile of secrets, but I am also an octopus. An octopus who has a bunch of strawberries. They're strawberries that were freeze-dried and then coated in chocolate. Well, technically it's matcha chocolate, but you'll get it. You'll understand. They're delicious. I love them. They come individually wrapped for my convenience. Which isn't really convenient at all, because I would like to get in there and just eat all of them. Actually, the line is, what is a man? Expensive throwing of wine glass. A miserable little pile of secrets. Actually, I'm pretty sure the line is, what is a man? Expensive throwing of wine glass. Aw, really? Come on, I had to dodge that? I think that's the line. Chad, I have terrible news for you. I have tried to be the guy. I did not succeed. I couldn't. I tried really hard, though. But then Dracula threw a glass at me, and I was like, no, I'm done. Oh yeah, I should show you guys that I have updated one of my Silvari to look very fancy. She is beautiful. That's her DPS gear for when she's hitting you very hard. Oh yeah, I should show you her. This is Vivian. Viv is great. You can see her name. She's great. She's very moon themed because her name is Laloon. I'm going to show you her first because she's standing in the Wizard's Tower and I need to go get some things from the Wizard's Tower anyway. She's beautiful and I love her. Hello, the Wizard's Tower. Hi. Knock, knock. It's me. Open up the door. It's real. There she is. Oh, yes, that's Danger, Danger.
Come here.
And High Voltage. And that's Vivian with her moon weapons. She got moon weapons. Her little boots. I love her a lot. Anyway, that's set 1 of her gear. Set 2 is her ranger gear. Her other ranger gear. With her little moon boots. And I love it a lot. That's her healing build, where she is a druid. Wait, did I really not? Ah, well, we'll deal with legendaries and all that stuff later. She also has Leaf of Kudzu, which is the next thing I'm probably going to work on. Anyway, I needed some stuff from here. Hello, sir. I'm not stepping in your cabbages. Congratulations. We're all very happy about this. No one more so than me. No. I'm saving. Saving up my Stardust. So that I can be in the game. With my tentacles. So that I can have my tentacles in the game. Horns are just really cool. I don't have horns, but I would like them. And then I can be in the game. And then you all can be like, wow, Fier, that's you? And I'll be like, yeah! I made me! Soon. Now I bet you're thinking, why not just turn them into pouches of Stardust? Well, you see, turning them into pouches of Stardust would actually be more expensive because it takes 250 pinches of Stardust to turn into a pouch. Anyway, that's that converted. Where's Zevi the diplomat? I love my engineer. Where's my diplomat? How? It's true, it's me. Wow, Stardust. I didn't know there were so many of you. And if I grind you into nothing but dust, then I can have a hat. What were we doing? Check in with your allies. Oh yes, now that we're rested. We slept here. Now, for those of you that might not remember... what we were doing stuff. The reason that we are here is because Peitha was like, hey, so... Nyos is not necessarily working in concert with itself. And I would like it to not be working under Apark, who is literally eating us. So maybe we shouldn't do that. And you were like, wow, that sounds terrible. And Isgarin, the head of the wizards, was like, yeah, that sure does sound terrible for one of the greatest threats Tyria has ever faced. Ah, shame about that. And we were like, we should help them. And he was like, shame about that. And anyway, now we're here.
Let's go, team. Lead the way, Helvig.
Seems like we're putting ourselves in harm's way when we could just sit back and let them kill each other. Lieutenant.
You handle tracking the demons. I'll handle getting the orders.
Glad Peitha found us when she did. You don't want to know the things we made just to...
I can't make any sense of... Look out!
You got it. Anyway, this is one of the events around here that I decided I'm doing. Because it really encapsulates what's going on. Like, this event right here just... It does a good job of it. We don't know what Haters Gate is yet. And also, there is not a tag here for this. No, it's fine. We're busy. I could light a light, but we're busy. That's fun. That's good use of the fire. Like, that's good use of the Oneros armor. Oneros armor makes you look like a Cryptus. No tag? Megamind meme. I have a tag, but I don't want to do this meta. Because then we won't be doing story. And I know I'm over here doing this event when I don't need to. But like... I think we have to do the meta later anyway. So if I want to do the meta here, I can call for it. Alright, moving on.
They felt different.
Yeah.
Agitated. Frustrated. At us, probably.
Maybe, maybe not. Keep moving, team.
We are intruders in their world.
Lord Cryptus!
Come on, come on. Oh, there's still one. Come back here. That's what you get! No, come back here! Got him. I do get you. I'm learning. Alright, Rift Hunters, let's go. I know your pathing is hard to follow sometimes because this is heckin' Nyos, and Nyos is weird. Well, I have terrible news for you, all of you. Bang. What, me? Oh, yeah. You think I don't know the word Riz? You think I didn't add that to the dictionary years ago? It's just weird hearing you say it. Fair, fair, fair. I feel like me saying it is kind of like when the cool guidance counselor tries to use the kid slang, and like sometimes they get it and sometimes they don't, but the rest of the time you're just like, hello, that's for me. It's not cool anymore when you do it.
Nasty locked in there.
Maybe. Why would they need to seal something in? Crack it open, Hunter.
I would never. I don't understand Skibidi toilet. In that I think the joke is lol so random.
Scared of us?
Who do you think?
That was quick.
At home of your fear, demon. We are not your enemy. We fight the Cryptis.
You were not Tempark's minions,
Sure not.
but you destroyed my barrier. What is left of me?
Big ol' avatar of rage here. Big chunky
Who
lad.
are you? Why did you breach my defenses?
They had you locked in here for a reason, creature. You attacked us.
Locked in! That was my barrier!
Ooh.
Are minions of the feeders, are you not? I will not be consumed!
I did do that thing. I did say it.
Both of you, we're on the same side. Damn it, Helmi. You're out of line.
I'm out of line? We risked our lives for a demon. On your orders.
If they're all as bad as you seem to think, why was this one fighting back? Why is Paitha helping the Ward?
I don't know. I'm just doing my job.
I told you, your job is following my orders. Now shut your mouth and move your ass. All of you, back to camp.
This is literally the plot. We have literally summarized the plot quite neatly here. Some of the demons are not on the demon side, and some of the humans, well, Tyrians? Yeah, Tyrians, are not necessarily on the Tyrian side, or more accurately, they are so against demons that they can't tell that those demons don't need to be dehumanized like that. Anyway, that's not getting done in a timely manner. So we'll do the story mode version. Local chat realizes that Octopus, despite being old, knows things. It's true, I know many things. I've been trying really hard to keep up because it's important. I don't... Okay, so story time, chat, while I'm doing story time. Story time. When once upon a time I was small, I said a thing. I don't even necessarily remember what it was. but I said a thing. And it was a slang term that meant something very different in the modern day than it used to. And I remember that everyone else, all the adults, got so mad, and I didn't get it because it did not mean what they thought it meant. Oh, I know. A good example of this is crash out. When I say that someone's crashed out, I don't mean they had an emotional breakdown and freaked out for like however long. When I say that someone's crashed out, what I mean, no, they were just like, how dare you say that? Kind of thing. They did not explain. But I don't want to end up being that person who doesn't keep up good enough, who doesn't understand. So I try really hard to keep up with like the way that language evolves. I don't want to be the English teacher I had once who was like, you can't keep saying like in the middle of your sentences. That's not what that word is for. Who I came back and was like, sure, but it's also not for comparing things. It's only been a comparative since 1950. Before that, it was only as. Do you want us to go back to that? Should we be made to lieth down? Is that what you want? You want that conjugation? Like, come on. Should someone maketh me to lie down in green oh golly, I can't even remember the oldest English I knew that in. But like, I got so mad. Anyway, I don't want to be that English teacher. I don't want to be, I can't say like, local catoid found unable to speak. Oh no! But like is a placeholder now. It has its own grammar. I could talk all day about the way that like has evolved into the word that it is now, because I love it. Same way that nice has evolved into the word that it is now. Nice used to just mean accurate or precise. As in the nice and accurate prophecies of Agnes Nutter. They are the precise and accurate prophecies. This is a joke because I like Good Omens. But I don't want to be the person who's like, oh, how could the children say things like that? Why would they joke about failing all of their courses and just failing life so spectacularly that they're unable to continue, like, unable to function? Oh, okay, good. Yeah, so like, when y'all say crash out, you mean you had an emotional breakdown. When I say somebody crashed out, I mean they tried to do a thing, they worked themselves near on to death, and they failed really bad because they, like, burnt out. This is all a really long way. I just don't use crash out. That's fair. This is all a really long way to say that slang and colloquialisms and stuff evolve over time, and it's really important to keep up with them. Otherwise, you'll end up not being able to understand what the people are saying to you. And it's important to be able to understand the people around you, because clear and open communication is the foundation for human relationships. Both big and small. Yep. Ah. Oh. 10 enemies under a nourishment effect? You got it. Do I have a nourishment effect on me? Probably. Usually do. Oh wait, yeah, of course I do. Birthday cake? Birthday cake? I don't carry birthday cake around in my shared slot right now, because I have those. Eh. We'll get it later. Alright. Story time. Oh, welcome in, Nelliel. I don't think I'll ever understand Skibidi though. Sometimes the answer is lol so random. Sometimes that's what it is. Nobody does. Yeah, exactly. Communication, but I'm not an-human. I know, but catoids also need to communicate. Listen, sometimes the answer is just gotta make the old people think something. And as an octopus and over 16 and therefore practically a grandmother, as Vine has taught us, then there we go. We did it. Congratulations, everyone. Anyway, welcome in. We're doing story time with the very tall demon lady that Tumblr loves a lot. This is Paitha. She big.
Rested, Wayfinder.
Sure.
Best I can be. This camp is impressive given the circumstances.
She big. She
Did
got
you source
claws
all
on her
this from
on her
Mars?
heels.
Oh, it was much worse before you showed
This is
up.
Arena.
The Astral
She's
Ward
small
have
for a
been
Norn, but
sending
she
in
is a
more
Norn.
supplies, shelter, food. But all these nice supplies and roofs won't get
All
us
these
anywhere
ladies
if
are
we return
way
to
taller
some
than me.
brown Dolyak.
If she's anything like Saris, I'd rather not.
That's
neutralize
true.
the
She
outcome.
does whisper sweet nothings in your ear.
Dreams have been misplaced. But these are bones that we plant.
But we all know
She's currently
Ramses is the hot
holding
one.
Fortress to the north.
That's the important
We
thing.
can breach her gates, prompt her to change allegiance. Unlikely, friend. Her champions hunt
Do you
us on
think-
the field. One of you or
Do you think that
all of
Paitha
us
made her
will
face up
die
like
unless
this
we
so
put
that
her down
she'd look
first.
more like we
I
do?
know.
Because she's like, wow, I can change my shape and they
This is why
can't.
your
So if I like,
visions became cardinal.
if I like
These
flesh shape my
lives
flesh,
a change in Epoch's
maybe they
plan.
won't be as scared.
I don't know what he's doing.
I mean, I do occasionally like my Eldritch entities. Yes! Eldritch entities are great. Source.
This is where you come in.
Definitely not
You need me
me.
to hit
Nope,
something?
not at all.
You got it.
But
We've got
certainly
everything
sucker
in
for
place
love.
to push against the fortress now, and we could use you on two
We're gonna
fronts.
play that someday on stream. It's gonna be
Help
amazing.
the Astral Ward and Paitha's rebels protect the outskirts. Epoch's grunts are flagrant.
I have many tastes. I got
When we're
8
ready,
tentacles.
Join the push. We need to crack open those gates so we can take the fight to the Mark herself. Make my people trust you. And look scary doing it.
I mean, I can't help
If
that. I look
Hathor
like a
lets you go
weirdo.
into the king, I want him to shake.
When Paitha says look scary doing it, I... Source, that one book aisle you duck down when you go into. Yep. Yep. Are we... Oh, for crying out loud. I forgot this was just a, hey, go complete events now. Do 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 do. Maybe we'll find a meta map. I know the meta was going on my map, but I don't know if it's going, you know? Are they actually doing it? Doesn't look like it. Maybe. I don't think it'll get done in a timely manner. Where's that darn portal? I always forget where that darn portal is.
Wayfinder, we could use your help with something. We need to...
I'll bet you could. Cthulhu? Terraria reference? Oh, no.
Wayfinder, good. We need to track down Hator's patrols in the area and take them out.
To be fair, him big. Hello. Sous vide steak. I thought I was a thief for half a second and I tried to press F1 to teleport. It didn't work. Stand and fight, coward! It does help keep the maps active, and I will say for this story, it was a lot of go-do riffs. It was a lot of go-do riffs, and I don't mind that. Not terribly, because it makes sense in story, but I wish if you'd already done the step on one of your characters, you didn't have to do it again. Because I have, Well, chat knows I'm an altaholic. Yeah, like, some of the old story steps, you didn't have to do that, right? Wrong thing. Oh, yeah, Sky Scale does siege damage now, doesn't it? Ah, yeah, we can do siege damage like this. I would love a Mega Man where Wily summons Robot Cthulhu. Hello, Ignatius. That's Ignatius. That's him. He thinks he's so cool. We're gonna kill him later. Well, that's cool. Oh, Decade Enhancement Station. Thank you. No, dude. But yeah, like, I feel like, especially for story steps where it's like, go do the thing. Well, like with the Sky Scales, actually, in this storyline. With the Sky Scales, if you already have the masteries and stuff unlocked, it's just like, hey, go do the thing, and then it instantly fills it. Oh, I am wearing the break bar breaking stuff. Spin to win. And then we spun to one. Hee hee hee. Get him. Mess him up. Hurt him. Yes, everyone. Hurt him with your hurting hands. Why do we need to take him down in 8 minutes? Oh, boy. I'm not fast enough. Blur. Oh yeah, fun fact, you don't need to be in the white circle, you just need to be physically behind it in a straight line. Oh, friend, you didn't make it there, did ya? I'm coming, I'm coming. Your life saved. Get up. Ooh, a riddle! Y'all ain't asked for a riddle in a long time. Wah! Oh boy. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Okay. Nice. I get you. You got your Jade Bot on it. Let's see, let's see. Uh-oh. Please, I would prefer not to die like that. Rescue protocol, rescue protocol, rescue protocol, rescue protocol! I'm so good at this! I am so good at this! I spun to one. Nope. Nope, you can't hit me with your silly things. Hi, Wolfie! Welcome in! Wait. Wait, is that Kiki? Yeah, it is! Okay. Yeah! Welcome in! Welcome to Twitch! There's points over here to make people do stuff. It's cool. Alright, Ignatius, let's go. Let's tangle. I'm gonna spin to win. I'm gonna win so much damage. Big, big numbers. Get up. Careful of the fire. Oh! I will hydrate momentarily. I also owe you guys a riddle. You'll have to bear with me. Ignatius actually isn't very easy. I can't just 1-1-1 this man to death with everyone else. Especially not right now when he's decided to put 7 billion fields on the ground because he hates us and wants us to be sad. I'm leaving. It's time to go.
I could outrun a centaur.
Get behind someone.
Why would you set me personally on fire? These fire fields are too big. I am Apex favored. Yeah. That's why you're out here, isn't it? Is that why you're out here instead of in there with him? A puppy set to guard the door? Uh-oh. I'm going. I paid the... You're not dead, stranger. Get up. We're both a little on fire. Still good, it's still good, it's still good. Ah! Okay, almost. We can just DPS him to death, but I would prefer to not do that. Not die out there. See, we only have to be behind it. We do not have to be in the white circle. And with the fire fields out, it's important that we're just behind it.
Perhaps we've done them a service.
Okay. Alright, we hydrate as chat demands. Anyway, this is the next part of the map, so I'm gonna go grab the point of interest. But this used to be as far as we could go.
Perhaps.
And no further. How we doing on events? Wow, really? Alright, I guess I'm following these guys. Chat, pretend we're not going all the way over here. We couldn't go this far last time. This wasn't real when we first got here. But yet, here it is. Here we are. It used to be that these great big chonky crystals were keeping us from going this way. Woo! My sky scale can stand on this! It's my favorite thing to learn. And bonk. Astral Ward portal to ah! Oh, hi! Okay, a riddle, a riddle. Oh, I know. I'll put this in the Twitch one. Long of tail. Green. and green of
Time to do
bog.
some real damage.
That should be enough to keep their bellies full while they hide from Epark.
Yeah, I
Get the
did!
reminders to Vethrax, quickly.
Oh, we hit 520 and everything. 500 was the big one. So I am planning something for that. It needed more setup than I thought. Bear with me while I write this beautiful, beautiful, this. There we go.
That should be enough to keep their bellies full while they hide from
Wayfinder,
Epark.
we'll be starting our offensive soon.
Not only bolsters Pathos much, but it shows the Cryptists that they've nothing to fear from us. They can.
You know what? I'm giving you that guy. Long of tail and green of bog. Good luck, chat. That's the riddle. Oh, I'm sorry you weren't hydrated. It is not a snake. Oh, the air toxicity event's up. I actually like this one. It's a little higher than normal, but he's right here. We got to take out all these hazardous nests. I love snakes, but it's not a snake. Also, snakes have very short tails. That's one of the main differences between snakes and eels' body plans. Snakes have very short tails, and eels have very long tails. I love that they brought back the gliding skills for this. It's amazing. It's 10 out of 10. I need to get out of here. Healing, healing, healing. I'm alive.
Time to do some real damage.
What's fighting me? Could it stop fighting me so I can get on my bird? I noticed you were gone. You went to go do stuff. Such as presumably become cleaned while your sister was not taking up the shower. Wow! I didn't like that. Yeah, anyway. Wow! Yeah, long of tail and green of bog. It's today's riddle. Oh shoot, this has already started. I gotta go. There's dudes doing dudes. Well, you don't have to participate. That's okay. Down. Sir, where are you going? Where's your pathing taking you? Because it ain't where we're going.
Time to do some real damage.
Frode. It's a brain hurty day. It's okay, I also had a bad headache today. I tried to swallow something that was too big for me to swallow in one bite, and because I'm an octopus and my esophagus goes over the top of my, You know what I'm trying to say, right? It goes around the brain. So then it made me harmed. Friend, get up! Get up! Ah. A ghost.
Big camp just ahead. You are powerful.
All mine.
I've seen your kindness. There are no loyalists here, Theron? You say they are afraid of us?
Is it a crocodile gator? No, it is not.
Both.
Ooh, tadpole. That's good. That is not it.
Monstrous exteriors.
But that's good.
Tall task, Wayfinder. See if you can help us gain their trust.
I considered tadpole, but that is not what the riddle is for. I wanted something from the bog, though, because I've been thinking about bugs. And I've always been thinking about caterpillars. That's a different song. I got water. Who wants some water? You want some water. You want some water. Eh. Oh, boil brush ointment. Delicious. Who wants some medicine? I'm gonna save so many lives over here. You want some medicine. Yeah, I know. Fruit. Okay. Feel better.
This is restorative. As is your blade.
Is it an actual animal or mythological? No. Couldn't assume fog then. It's not fog.
Time to do some real damage.
Deft work, Wayfinder. What is there to go see for a monster? I summoned my own
No, no, it's okay, it's okay. You are not world's biggest idiot. This is a difficult riddle.
This should keep our backs secure. Maybe even win us a few allies. Let's move ahead.
Side note, I love the Juggernaut because it makes me shiny. And in Nyos, when I'm shiny, I just look so weird. The lighting here is so weird. You're not! Val, you can't be the world's biggest idiot because when I told you what a trade deficit was, you were like, oh, neat. And you did not immediately assume that you should, like, that the person you had, that...
Less resistance here than I expected.
And that was it.
Isn't right.
You did not become upset and demand tariffs on everything.
Oh, I was incorrect. This is unfortunate.
Fog, algae, frogs, snakes, gators. It's not algae. Although, of those things, algae is certainly the closest. I feel like you guys probably needed a hint at some point. It is not moss either. Terraforming Nyos? We could. I bet the Wizard's Tower would. Oh my golly, I have, so there's so much rage. That's that's why Nyos only gets a strike and not a whole raid. Tariffs. More souls and dreams. We want 30% return on them. Yes. Ow! Youch! I'll save a life. Probably should have healed first, but whatever. Get up.
Eparch and Hator's generals are all over the place. If you really want to upset the system, help us hunt them down.
But yes, Moss and Algae are
Thing
technically
about
close.
these Cryptis were royalty. They're always surrounded by grunts that are willing to die. Well,
Oh, it's fine.
by
There's
our
plenty of
weapons
people
than
here.
by Eparch's maw. Carve a path, Wayfinder.
There's even a commander, who's definitely a Norn, because they're way bigger than I am. Lily pad. Ooh, that's clever. That's also not what I'm thinking of. But once again, still closer. That is closer, I will say, too, than Moss or Algae. You are on the correct track. For lily pad, I would have gone. For lily pad, I would have gone. Though I am green, no roots you see. I grow without the. Something about the soil's touch. Oh, are we all good? Use the Heart of the Obscure to defeat one or more of Hator's generals. Oh. Oh, I see, I see. They're still doing that over there. Technically, I should have to go back here and defeat one or more of Hator's generals, but I'm doing the meta, apparently. Ooh! $2 whole worth of coins! Love it. That's where those little guys go. We can't go that way. Flat top, wet bottom. You grow up imagining frogs always got 'em. I like that. Usually when I'm crafting... Yes, it's a good cheesy version. That's good. Usually when I'm crafting riddles, it's for Pathfinder or... Oh, golly. It's for Pathfinder or something in the Cypher system or like something like that. So I like to make them sound sort of old-timey and rhymey. But that one's really good for Monster of the Week. Monster of the Week is a TTRPG where it plays like those old 90s Monster of the Week shows. Or I guess I think the more modern example is Supernatural. It's great. Riddles are not so bad. Hi, Rice. Welcome in. Oh, yeah, right. Long of tail and green of bog. That's the riddle. Nah, you're good at riddles. I'm very good at crafting riddles. I'm very bad at answering riddles. I try very hard. This meta is going to work. I just don't want to fight Nailbog today. Nice. Alright, back here. Back here to the part of the map I'm supposed to be on. Yeah, oh, absolutely. I will take riddles from anywhere. I will steal them from all the places. It's just I get so tired of using the same old ones, and I have a book of charades. The book of charades is ancient because back in the day, charades didn't used to be like silent. Charades was like you'd pick out a word, and then you'd split it into its component parts. And then you'd make like a little riddle for each of those, and then the object was to guess the riddles and then guess the whole word. So like the way charades worked was a valid charade is pitter patter in the spring. It pitter patters in the spring. Bear with me. It pitter-patters in the spring. Next to what the huntsman strings. And that is a valid charade. Rain is already my guess. Exactly. You get where this is going. It pitter-patters in the spring next to what the huntsman strings. And you see how that is a valid, like... So the object is that you find the one or two words. No, your guess isn't stupid. I know what your guess is. I know what your guess is in my soul. You have to say it.
To see so many volunteers joining the assault on Socrates. Whether Eunice Garin recognizes it or not, the outcome
I do. I already know what it is. You won't... You don't need to be too nervous to see it. You can just say it. Where is this thing? Oh boy, she's way north. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, rain is the correct part, the correct first word. But there's a second word that makes up a whole word. That's how charades work. That's still going up there? Nope. Oh, come now. So, like, for that one, which Val already knows. I know they know. No, that's okay. That book is ancient. The book is from the Victorian era. Oh yeah, so you remember those rifts where everything was coming out? Well, guess what? We are on the other side. Oopsie doodle! I thought I was a thief again for a split second. No. Ah! Stop escaping!
Hurts, doesn't it?
I won't let you out. None of you can leave. Yeah, so the way that works, it pitter-patters in the spring next to what the huntsman strings. The first word of that is rain. That's correct. The second word of that is bow, which is what the huntsman strings. And so you put it together, and it's a rainbow. And they would do that for, like, so many words. Because they're Victorians and they had a lot of time on their hands. I told you you knew!
Time to do some real damage.
I'm so good at this! I'll never get out of your brain! Please, 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 please don't escape. I am trying to kill you. I mean, something that doesn't sound so terrifying. Let it be! Alright, there's a high cryptus coming. I love steampunk a lot. Wait until you see the boots that I'm getting for Cool Staff. Oh, right. So I can't wear human clothes. As you guys have noticed, my glasses are specialty. So I have to be patient. Where's my work cloth? So I have to be good and dress aquarium staff instead. And cool staff lets me. This better count.
Mind is thrilling, warm. Famous admiration is obvious.
Thanks, Ramses.
Ramses?
Yes, she may have taught me how to communicate with you in the same way. I hope this isn't an unwanted complication.
It's just weird.
Surprising, but I suppose my mind is an open book these days.
I am pleased. I've caught whispers of your efforts.
I have a top
in
hat.
Midas.
I don't wear it for me. It's for staff.
Quake as you approach. Divine work. But with
My boots are
endless
gonna be pointy.
I've heard
They got spikes and they got belts. Too many belts.
a disturbance just out of sight. Could investigate
Crunch, crunch.
before
I'll-
returning to camp.
I'll look into it.
A delight you are. I will direct your mind toward the interruption.
They are very Final Fantasy character looking boots. Though I will say they have more of the Kuja aesthetic than the Sephiroth, but still. Much pointiness. If I wear a top hat, I'd probably have to cut holes in it for the ears. You could have a top hat. I bet it'd look cute. Ooh, a little paperboy hat. Ah, yes. But Professor Fier, you're an octopus. How are you ever accepted to Gressenheller University? Well, Val, my protege. We can do anything we'd like if we set our minds to it. I can't go with Luke, my boy, because you weren't. You weren't any of that. Now, what am I doing? Oh, I'm going way, way up there. Okay. Oh, this'll work too. Oh, I suppose I could have beetled up just as well. I had to do it for the bit. You gotta understand. It was all for the bit. It's of grave import that it's for the bit.
Wayfinder, just who I was hoping to see. We're making progress.
Arrgh!
Those cryptic swords are raining down on us the whole time.
I will spin to win.
Take them out and give us room to advance even further.
Okay, I did it. Now we can actually look at this. I'm invincible while I'm doing this. Do it for the bit! It's like yelling, do it for the vine. You've put that song in my head. How would you do this?
Nice work, Wayfinder.
How could you?
We'll continue our advance through these monsters.
I
Be a lot
somehow...
easier with the sky secured.
That somehow counted as participation. Oh yeah, right. I need to get to a place of relative safety.
These pitiful dissidents. They think this is pain. Wait until Eparch decides to show them what he's capable of.
Our liege has been feasting on the weak, and maybe on more than that.
I do.
Empire consumes the traitors. That's how it should be. They hold us back, so their power must be returned to their king.
Sorry, I wanted you guys to hear this conversation.
Just how wise to sink their kingdoms
Okay, let me find a place of mostly safety. This is like safety. This is safe enough. That is for those who still remember Vine. Yes. We still remember Vine around here because I regularly tell people I'm over 16 and therefore practically a grandmother. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, right. We hydrate as chat demands. And a big stretch. Big stretch. And for body break twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we did it. Now then, I was disturbance. I was investigating it. Wait, what's this? What did I light up this time? I logged in. Oh no, I've got... Oh. I guess we're buying gold. Okay. I'm poor at all times because I keep spending money on this thing that I love called Legendaries. Can't be helped. You know what? I'll take a cloud of congealed screams. I don't know why. I always end up taking them. Oh, mini judgment! I didn't even realize. Hello, little fella. Yeah, he's having a good time. Boop. Okay. Oh, the vine boom is a sound on the soundboard. Yeah, I'm partway through the armor, but I keep forgetting to get provisioners tokens. I have literally everything else. I just forget to get provisioners tokens. Wah! Yeah, you guys know me. I got it on the board. Rice is correct. Where's Alistrin? Why are you in my homestead, honey? Get out of my homestead. We're going to the Black Citadel. The place where I get my tokens from. Why are you here, sweetheart? Though while I am here... Oh, it's April Fool's. You were here doing the kitty cafe. Though while I am here, that's Callahan. He's one of my guys. He's Revenant. You'll never know he's the heavy armor. Huh. Mark's usually over there riding the raptor. Where's my boy?
As the wind.
Oh, he's way over here. This is Mark.
Fury rising.
I don't know if I have anybody else hiding around in here. I might. Light armors like to hang out in this cave, so... Nope, they're all busy. Oh, can you? Oh. Well, excuse me, I need to go. Right now. Ignore all of that. Ignore that. Do we have decent healing in cards? Yes! I am a healer enough. I'm the healer we have at home. In that I can perform the role very carefully and with none of the extra fancy shenanigans that people do. Anyway, right. My goal in this game, my end goal was to make all the Gen 1 legendaries. And then they brought out Gen 2 legendaries and I was like, no! Why would you do this to me personally? Where's my Ecto refinement? Hello. Oh. Hey, you. Give me some thermocatalytics. I'll probably need them later for Manzanilla anyway. Cackles and Mesmer. Yes! I have so little ectoplasm because I needed a stack of it to make some stuff. I have these in my inventory. Okay, now to Chartown. It's full of char, somehow. Wait, do I have coins for pickup? Do I have things to pick up over here? Why is it lit up? What does it want? Oh. Plop.
Fury rising.
You and chat versus me in a fight. Who'd win? Oh, Val, you're a healer. You're too powerful. Healers are too powerful. If you lose the healer, you're toast. This is just how it is. Munch, munch, munch. Toast. Been playing 9 years and I still haven't got all the legendaries I wanted because I keep getting distracted by other shiny things that are great. Yoink. It's this that I'm saving up for. I have 11 tokens. What is this? You don't have to give me Ecto. I say as I casually take it. Anyway, we're saving up for this. I have a to-do list. My to-do list is in my Thief Evi's inventory. Anyway, right, back to whatever we were doing it. If I don't use it, I just gamba with it. Don't gamba with the ectoplasm! I guess you can. You've got enough of it. Wait, this isn't the right Evi! I will show her off, though. She's beautiful. This isn't the right one. I think chat would win because numbers. This is a case of one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses. Right, I forgot you had obscene amounts of money. Anyway, this is Evi, an engineer. She also has the hitting you outfit, which I love dearly. If you're wondering why she always seems to end up in black and gold or black and silver, I can tell you, there's a reason for it. The reason is very simple. There's two reasons. Reason one, Evi is Ascalonian. She ends up in the colors of the Ebon Vanguard. Because she used to be in the Ascalonian Vanguard once upon a time. And two... Oh, hello. And two, I'm not very good at color because as you can see, human eyes are not my strong suit. So since I'm not very good at color, I like to make at least the main part of my outfit black or white and then kind of paste stuff on after that. And I know that gold and silver go really well with those things I said.
Away! Away!
Okay, I'm here for the bucks.
All mine.
This is Irja. I'm not sure which
safe
way
now.
front is on this little guy.
You're safe.
I think it's this way.
Who are...
I'm with Peitha. I'm not one of Epok's.
That tent is made of flesh.
I didn't think you were with the Midnight King. You're too ripe.
Patha and the Astral Ward
Ripe.
camp nearby. You can seek refuge.
I understand striking it rich and then, like, running out.
You're not afraid of me.
No. You're about the same size as I am. I could take you in a fight.
Okay. I'll go.
Come on, Irja.
Your actions shadow desire. Very little rests between us and Hator. We'll meet you near camp.
I'll head that way. Don't do anything dramatic without me.
It's time I introduced you to my cousin.
Your cousin? Okay, let's meet him. Her? Them? Let's meet them. Oh wait, back to camp. We're just Flesh Tent. That's like a metal album name, right? It does sound like one. Ooh, Flesh Tent would be such a good metal album. It would also be good as like that trance techno EDM title, like Flesh Dance. It could fit in there really nicely.
Ready to head out?
Bleep. Block Tales with a versus mode would actually be good. I agree, because any RPG, any turn-based combat with a versus mode, 10 out of 10. Hello, little guy.
This place is a safe one. These creatures are kind and share curious foods. I encourage you to speak with them. I...
Feeling a little overwhelmed? Don't worry.
That is
Me too.
the
I heard
Asura Cower.
rumors that Patha rallied. But Tyrians?
That is on the Asuran rigging.
I've seen it. When I've dreamt. Not in a long while, but there's so much water. Colors. Smells.
Yes, there's many smells.
Yes, the Astral Ward can tell you many stories.
Oh.
Listen.
But no pressure.
Anyway, chat. Yeah. I'm gonna make you keep a little eye on this little guy.
All here. We can prepare to move. The path to Hator should be clear. Aside from a few guards left to protect the Waning Fortress.
Guards are easy. Hator. I don't know what to expect.
No one knows what to expect.
And who knows what wild thoughts Epok has equipped her with. We move with caution. Ramses, why do I feel dread emitting from your teeth?
Oh, apologies, Lady. Trying to help Irja acclimate has proven complicated. She's fearful.
She's gone.
This is a dreadful place to choose a summit. Challenge us. Let's hope that removing hate will secure these lands for those who can't fight back. We move.
Ready for more.
Now. Nope, not in this instance. Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. If somebody got really good at timing and just didn't die, that would be impressive. But Roblox invites bots. Or like, it doesn't invite them, but like, people take advantage. I don't have to actually do the meta, right? Like, I can just go up there? Good.
We are pleased to see so many volunteers joining the assault on Zakaros. Whether you're as guard recognizes
Zakaros. or Zakairos, as I insistently call it, because I can't pronounce anything, because I am an octopus. Is the Citadel way over yonder. We haven't been there yet, because we're not at that part of the story yet, but we'll go there.
Wayfinder, just who I was hoping.
That is such a cool splash page. I forgot. It's so cool looking.
This place is certainly
Dramatic, grotesque. I never understood how we became so dramaturgic. All of this was copied from other worlds. We were born to the dirt of the demon realm.
Hi, Ramses.
Getting inside shouldn't be a challenge. A few guards and stragglers, but they're on the back foot. Her champion is dead.
Let's take out.
We
whatever
did take out
guards are left
Ignatius.
before we head in.
A prudent suggestion, Wayfinder. She waits for us inside. But my scouts report only angst within those walls. I expect a dramatic fight.
Ooh. I have my main annoyance. My biggest problem, my most frustrating problem, is that at the end of this map there are 2 points of interest that you can only access through the story steps. Literally can't get them any other way.
Showing your claws, pig. We will deliver you to Hator on a spike.
And the other thing is that I think they got, you guys will see it, but Guild Wars 2 has a tendency to have really good starts and then not stick the ending of a story arc.
What are we waiting for?
I know, right? I want to have 100% map completion, but I don't want to do that. I feel like that's true, and I feel like the weirdest thing is that the one place where I was okay with that was Korna. I didn't like Korna. I didn't like anything about Korna. I actively avoided Korna for years until I had to play through it for chat. And I was like, chat, we're never coming back here, so whatever we do, we're doing. Never coming back here. The one place where I was okay with that was Korna, where you are actually sneaking in. You are doing the Frodo and Sam as opposed to the Aragorn thing there. You're just scooting in the back door to deal with the guy. And also Bram can spell epidemic. He did do that. I think at least at the beginning the problem was gameplay, like, not gameplay, but like engine limitations, because it was 12 years ago and they couldn't do it. Oh, hello. Bang. That little terrorling. Get wrecked, terrorling.
Time to do some real damage.
But if there's one good thing I can say about Korna, it's that they did suggest a giant battle outside without us needing to see it. Gonna go watch a movie, not in theaters, but still a movie! Oh boy! Is it a good movie? Is it fun?
Barely.
Get wrecked, Avatar of Despair! You're not the only one with a cool skateboard!
Time to do some real damage.
I also have a cool skateboard. Oh yeah, they can definitely do it now. They sort of tried to do it with the with the battle with Balthazar. They gave it a shot.
Almost ready. Time to do some real damage.
Yeah. Low poly background stuff would be hilarious. Get the Q-tip crowds in. Have them cheer. Flat Yoshis. On I don't know if it's necessarily looked large, but at the foot of the market you did have the entire Awakened army there with you. They weren't very big though. I loved Ekolo's one where but I think that's the biggest we've ever seen sort of like a quote-unquote army be. Yeah, I would have liked the spooky tone. That's the problem I had with, Icebrood Saga, I think. Was that we had this really cool, like, Jormeg is a spooky in-your-brain guy, gender neutral. As Diversity Wind, the dragon who's trying to kill you, is non-binary. But, like, I think I wanted more of Biora Marchus. Yeah, Jormeg became the super chatty auntie. Well, they had nothing to do for those, like, few weeks while they prepared. So they're like, let's just put teasers in. Let's have Jormeg talk to us and tell us about what we can expect to see in the next episode. I do love that Jormeg started concern trolling us, though. Like, oh, Irene, have you thought about the fact that humans suck? And they're all going to die someday and they don't have to do that? What if we froze them all? Just saying.
Good enough. On swift feet, we move.
Okay. Oh, swift is a strong word for what I'm. Am I allowed my kitty in here? Kitty. Yay, I'm allowed my kitty in here. Was Ignatius in here or did we kill him?
There's a quality to this place that tastes different now. What do you seek here, Hator? What has Epoch done?
Please! Don't!
Was that?
Irja,
Yeah.
Move!
Bleep. Just episode after episode of Jormeg trying to gaslight. This is Irja.
Peter, wrangle yourself a fresh snack, my dear.
Don't pretend. Not with me. Your brother always hoped you'd amend your sentiments of the king. But I know better.
Backpack.
You've always been spoiled to the horn. So, why are you here, Peter?
Why are you hunting us?
Jormeg is second best dragon. I love them. Who's first best dragon? Is it Oreen? Our baby?
From your flesh.
You haven't been to the castle in some time, have you? You ran and hid. You still run.
And you.
Okay, Suwon is
kiss
great.
Each leg of the spider. As he shines
Oh yeah,
down.
season 4.
Give Ceres my love.
Before the debate. Yeah.
Traitor to us all, you are.
You'll be feeling that one.
Why would you eat the little guy? She was too good for this world. Wait, what am I doing? I have perfectly good bar breaking. You don't get to have a break bar. I have a hammer. Ow. I don't have a break bar at all. That's unfortunate. Hello, NPCs. Would you kindly assist? No? Oh, alright.
Time to do some real damage.
There we go. Youch!
I was in some deep trouble.
Ma'am, please. I need you to stop that. Bonk! There we go. Ow. I gotta really learn to dodge that. It has a really big wind-up. Oh, yeah. Bite, 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 bite. She was broken? So she would just bite, 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 bite. Bite, 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 bite. You'd never get her. Ma'am, please. Hey, Tor. That's fine, I can come back in. Tell us a tale for...
Arms and your toes on a platter to see. Those who follow Aethon will die at her feet.
Whoa, whoa, the leg is real.
From your face and make you watch as I skewer your army. Wayfinder, we fight together.
If I needed any more reason to fight with you, I've got it now.
I wanted something interesting with this, and I knew they wouldn't give it to me, and they didn't give it to me. Ooh, an unfun fact. Oh boy, okay, let's go. Oh, I know. Before the advent of antibiotics, people knew that infection and infections like mold and rot and other such things along those lines were a problem. But they had no way of treating them. So that meant that if you had a limb that was gangrenous, you were toast. Or the limb was. So they were really good at amputating things. That was up until World War I, when it suddenly became very, very, very important that they be able to prevent that. So, they didn't have antibiotics proper yet that they could use in that way. They didn't have anything to sterilize like we do today. So what they used was a specialized solution of bleach. Its primary active ingredient was bleach, although there wasn't very much of it, and they dripped that into the wound. And as you might expect, that hurt. But it was better than losing the limb to gangrene. And it did work. It worked very, very well. Or at least it worked better than doing nothing, which was the other option. Please put me on my feet. I can't teleport like this, which is frustrating. Anyway, by World War II, we were no longer using that style of saving your life. But there was a long time where that's just what you did. Yeah, exactly. Can't send a one-legged man into the trench. Balancing your humors was a much earlier time period. Balancing your humors doesn't quite predate the miasma theory of disease. Miasma is what predates the germ theory. Which, to be fair, germ theory sounds absolutely ludicrous if you don't have microscopes, and they did not have microscopes. Imagine, for a moment, that you've been told two things about medicine. Thing one, stuff that smells bad makes you sick. Thing two, there's something in the smell of it that makes you sick. So you should avoid bad smells and the things that cause them. Thing two, no guys, I'm serious. There's little tiny monsters. And they may not necessarily smell bad, but they make you sick. They get into your body and they attack you from the inside. Do you hear how crazy that sounds to people who don't have microscopes to know that that's true? Like... Like, to be fair, germ theory does not sound like it's real. Yeah. Little tiny monsters get in you. Yes, rose petals and sweet-smelling stuffs went into the snoot of the Plague Doctor mask. Because bad air makes you sick. Now, they're not entirely wrong. Bad smells and the things that cause them will often make you sick. The smell itself may not, but what's producing it probably will. It may not, but it's more likely to. Bad meat. Human waste matter. Various other things like that. And then comes the durian. See, it's probable, but not necessarily completely true. The durian knows this, and that's why the durian smells like that. Even once it's cooked. I have these little durian pastries, and they've got durian cream and stuff on the inside of them, and it's very good. But, it smells like durian. So you can't open those packets anywhere.
There's a version of this world where she joined us.
Peitha.
Do not worry for me.
And that's why I'm eating delicious matcha-covered strawberries.
Hator was cruel, even if she was driven by fear.
But yeah, I could talk all day about unfun facts. That's why I have the redeem, to prevent me from talking all day about unfun facts.
Follow your gut.
Like how Victor Hugo was terrified of octopi.
Reflection.
No, that means you're specifically supposed to open those packets on packed trains and airplanes. Oh, you're right. And in the office, where it's especially good to open them up. Hey, Ramses.
You may think her cool,
I'm concerned for Peitha.
but each loss stacks and hit Peitha's core. Collecting, rotting.
Failing.
And Hator close?
I'm sorry, but you'll be going back to the beginning.
Place.
I hope you can forgive.
They were both survivors.
I'm sorry, I heard the words failing, rotting, and then I was like, done, we're done.
To live.
It's a shame.
There were other places that we could go in here, but I can't remember where they are. And I've already got the achievement for doing it, but I'm gonna take a look around anyway. There's
I'm
Irja.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Dream.
We couldn't have done anything about Irja, like, just saying, there was literally nothing we could have done. Or more accurately, we did everything we could have. Irja just, like, left. There was something else. There's two other things in here. But you can't find them by holding control, you just have to, like, get close enough. You have to physically look with your eyes. Anyway. Thank you, chat. Alright, this way. Those are those little quaggin guys. Hello.
Arena. Astral Ward? Do you recognize them?
I do. They never... One of our scouts didn't come back. A lapse into the stars, my friend.
And one of these bodies is examinable, but not all of them.
Bones. They're everywhere.
Bones.
Mostly cryptors, it seems.
Bones.
What have they done?
Ramses is still downstairs. Bones. They've been eating. That's what they've been doing.
Wayfinder.
You'll.
I'm sorry, Paitha. Are
Gesundheit.
you okay?
Oh.
Save that sentiment for your own. Hator wanted to die.
Oh, she wanted to die. So it's fine.
Existed.
I respect how clear your mind
My
is.
mind is far from clear. Though I'm relieved that you witnessed all you have. My
I'm normal. Totally normal. Oh, I'm excited to voice certain things.
Fixation.
In,
I suppose it didn't hurt.
what do you call
I
it?
trust
The
you,
thing.
Paitha. You kept these astral wards safe. You
The
care
thing
about
with the
Cryptus,
stuff.
Your Cryptus.
Yeah.
We share a goal. Just point to where we go next.
Yeah, the time loop game. The other time loop game that we're playing.
Rest. I'll do the same.
Blueprints isn't a
We
time
can't
loop
move
game.
further in
Probably.
advance. Not yet.
Probably.
The barrier blocks our path until we can
I also love a good time loop.
remove it. We march.
Minute.
More allies await
Minute.
us on the other side.
The time loop game I didn't like was 12 minutes. I liked the idea of it. I did not like the story. That made me sad and annoyed.
Ready for more.
BioShock! Oh, I love BioShock. BioShock Infinite was great.
All shiny.
Ooh, got a shattered short bow. I have all the shattered weapons though. A black and white time loop game, of course. There are so many. Chrono Trigger is not a time loop game, but it is time travel, and that's like time looping. For so many people, they either super hate the twist in the DLC or they love it. That's true. I liked the DLC for BioShock. Also not a time loop game, but I'm really excited for the rest of the DLC for Rise of the Golden Idol. I've heard it's going to be very good, and I like the game, so I'm excited to see it. Where am I going? Oh, I'm leaving the instance. I see. That one game where you kill time. Yes! Those mini games where you kill time.
Certain of that. How are things on the front lines?
The moment of opportunity has revealed itself. But there is much to be done.
Oh yeah, right. It was like a month before we got this. 2 weeks to a month.
Is
Or something ridiculous.
And he only seems interested in hearing from you. We are gathered at the war camp. Don't keep us waiting, dear.
Don't call me dear. Whee! Call like all of Tumblr dear. They're into it. Bayonetta is also amazing. I love Bayonetta a lot. It's one of the very rare, like, hack and slash kind of style games that I liked. And I will say right away, the thing that made me like it was practicing combos on the screen, on the loading screens. That was so helpful, because you could vibe and just practice your combos away from all of that, away from the stress of, oh, I'm gonna die about it. And it was so helpful to me. Oh, not watching a movie. I'm sorry. It's you, the most frustrating man in Guild Wars 1. Not the most frustrating man in Guild Wars 1, but he is very frustrating.
Wayfinder?
Galrath. Didn't expect to see you here.
Didn't expect to be here, but somebody has to keep an eye on this mess for Isgarin.
I'm
And it fell to me.
sorry you
He
don't
still
get to
has his
watch
scouts,
movies.
then?
Plenty. but you'll get to plead your case. Let's get to it.
I have to set up a day in the Discord with everybody, and we can just vibe and watch movies.
The last of our ensemble arrives.
Hi, it's me.
There is much to cover, and our window will close if we don't move quickly.
What's going on, Pava?
What's the situation?
The first barrier has fallen, so we can breach farther into their defenses to gain more ground. But more ground means more to cover, and we're stretched thin as it is. One way or another, we need more soldiers. Once we have them, we'll be able to pressure their last lines of defense as we prepare for an assault on the Citadel.
What about the local cryptus?
What about the local cryptus?
Eborg's hold on this world is more tenuous than it may appear.
You got it.
My people fear him, but there are limits to the control that fear grants.
She's right. Fear isn't forever.
What we need is someone that they respect. Someone they will follow, even against Eborg.
Ha! I know, right?
General Nefus.
Save me, Zero, from Hitman making Mega Man. Zero, save me. Zero.
Can we get the Astral Ward's full support?
Isgaren's answer is no. We're still recovering from the Cryptus attack, and this is not our battle.
What happens?
Isgaren's answer is isolationism.
That's why Isgaren has been kind enough to allow the volunteers to support you. If you want the full backing of the Astral Ward, prove to us that Paitha can prevent the Cryptus from being a threat to Tyria.
Paitha has already proved herself to.
Calm now, Ramses. You will get the
Oh, yeah.
desires in time.
Okay, hear me out. G-Quooks. Yes. Fair.
Who is Nefus?
Eborg's former second in command.
I really do want to have a day where I sit and watch like the old time anime with y'all. I want to have a day that's Ergo Proxy, Ava, Serial Experiments Lane,
Where he goes, the masses will.
and like
It's time
a palate cleanser from all of that. Oh no, I lied. Ghost in the Shell. Palate cleanser. No, Ghost in the Shell.
And there is need for your talents elsewhere on the
And like we could vibe and have an anime night.
Gather what information you can.
Well, we are gonna watch Serial Experiments Lane.
In the fight. Once he is found,
Yeah.
I will have him
It's just,
for you
it fits in with all the other ones. And I like to have a couple of hours of shenanigans. Record of the Lotus War, then Slayers, of course! No, what we need in there is those who hunt elves. No, I'm coming to watch it with you. Just you. Don't worry. You can watch it again. And be devastated again. Devastated 2. Devastation Boogaloo. Bubblegum Crisis! I remember Ninja Scroll. Those Who Hunt Elves is great. It's hilarious. I love the gasoline potatoes for the tank. I'll tell you all right now, when I was very small, I had, a lot of my cousins were much older than me. As you know, Octopi come in large families. A lot of my cousins were much older than me. And because they were much older than me, they had time and experience with stuff. And so I watched a lot of bootleg VHS anime with no idea what was going on because it wasn't subbed. It was just raw. And my cousin explained to me what was going on. And I was learning a little bit. So I knew hello and goodbye and Naze! And, in various different dramatic tones. And, Yamate! And also in various different dramatic tones, as one does. And I learned those things, and I was very excited about it. I learned those things from Gundam. I learned those things from Macross. Visions of Escaflowne! Oh, Escaflowne! That's a name. Oh boy, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Of course I know him. He's me. Oh, Val, if you're wondering, and any of you that don't speak any Japanese and have no idea what I'm saying, naze is a very, like, fancy way of saying why. But, like, it's not the kind of why that you say, like, why'd you do that? It's the kind of why you say when you're holding your best friend's body and you're screaming to heaven, demanding the gods tell you why they were killed and you were spared. That's the one. Yes. Nani? Nandesu ka? Nani kore? Those ones I learned all of. And of course, Ome wa shinderu. You are already dead. Oh, right. What was the other one? Naze. Oh, and yamate. Yamate is a request to stop. It is the verb to stop, but made into... Japan has this form for verbs where it makes it a request of another person. Yamate is a sort of polite-ish way to say that. You'll usually hear it out of women and people who are in great distress. So, women. You will occasionally hear a stronger version of that from dudes who are in distress. But yamate is like, in that tone, is more of a, stop it! What are you doing? Is that kind of phrase and sentence. The kind of thing that you say when... The kind of thing that you say when someone is hurting a child in front of you. Or that you think they might hurt a child in front of you. Or they're hurting you specifically. The other one is usually growled out by a male shonen protagonist while he draws his obnoxiously large weapon, whatever it happens to be, and learns a new battle technique, and that's yamero, which is also the verb to stop. It is not technically a request in that case, or, well, it sort of is. It's just very, very angry. I don't know how to properly put it into English because I am not a translator. It's like... Well, I guess the tone kind of gets it, you know? It's the difference between, no, stop, and stop. Stop it now. It's the difference between those two things. But, like, in an angry tone. I couldn't quite get that one out in an angry tone. Oh, Escaflowne. Outlaw Star! Oh, Outlaw Star. There's nothing wrong with... I'm trying to say there's nothing wrong with Angel Links, and then I keep forgetting which one Angel Links is, because there were, like, 3 different things at the time I was watching, and I get them all confused. There was Angel Links, there was lyrical whatever it is. And there was, the one where all pilots of the one where all the pilots of the cool things were ladies. And I don't remember the exact thing, but there was a spring that would turn you into a man. Yeah! Vandred, there you go. I never remember the name of it. It was really cool looking. Never remember the name of it. Oh, and the skateboard anime that got ruined by its sequel. It was skateboards in the upper atmosphere. Because the Earth was covered in moss. Eureka 7! Let's go. Chat knows what I'm talking about. Ah! Okay, we hydrate as chat demands. Oh, the model kit with Nervash should be amazing. Without a clue. I'm sorry, Catoid. These... I'm telling you all right now, these animes probably predate many of you. Some of the anime I like predates me. Sort of. It's complicated. Time's weird. Anyway, time for a big stretch. Zoids! No! No, you can't remind me of Zoids! You can't do it! I can't be made to remember them. Oh, what else was there? What other old-timey anime did I love a lot? Cowboy Bebop I loved a lot. It was really well done, and it had a very similar vibe to what I liked about Ghost in the Shell. Oh yeah. Okay, and for this, obliques. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Although one of my favorite anime that I still have the box set of, or rather Mint has the box set of, is Samurai 7. It's based on Seven Samurai by Akira Toriyama. No. Kurosawa. Akira Toriyama is the Dragon Ball Z guy. Kurosawa is the samurai movie guy. It's based on Seven Samurai, which is an old-timey black and white movie, which was very good. But one of the samurai is a robot mecha man, in that he is a robot. And the rest of them are various cool things, and it's like there's a whole bunch of mech stuff, and I love it! Yes! Yeah, it took me a second. I started saying Akira, and then I was like, oh yeah, Toriyama! You know, that guy! The Dragon Ball Z guy! The Chrono Trigger guy! That guy! No, wait, hold on! Oh, Robotech! Yeah. Macross, my beloved. Oh, Macross is ancient. I watched that and Original Gundam at the same time, and I didn't realize they were two separate shows. My cousin told me like the third time, and I was like, what? Because I asked where Char was in while it was an episode of Macross, and he's like, oh no. Oh no. Okay, well. Yeah. I was like 4. I didn't know. Mm-hmm. Quattro Vegeta did nothing wrong. Quattro Vegeta... Listen, I think... I think a few things were done wrong. No, I get excited to hear all about Mega Man. Just trust me. You guys can over-explain all day and I'll get excited about it. We're not explaining nothing to no one over here. We're out here just being like, yeah, anime. Chat, I promise that these are ancient animes from beyond time and space that are amazing. Next thing you know, I'll start talking about Doraemon. I love Doraemon. He's a little guy. He gets into situations. That's the whole thing. That's it. That's all of it. There's a lot of Gundam. I tend to hang around in the original Gundam timeline. The original Devilman. Oh. Back in the day. You don't get ignored when you over-explain. Sometimes I lose the thread of what's going on. Talking about little guys that get into situations, Golden Boy. See, when I think of little guys that get into situations, I think of the Golden Batter. Because she sure does get into situations. The first half of that anime, I'm talking about Paranoia Agent, in case any of you don't know. The first half of that anime is a detective procedural. The second half of that anime is Satoshi Kon doing Satoshi Kon stuff. And it just gets so weird. I love it. I love it. We should watch Paranoia Agent. Excel Saga! We've talked about Excel Saga before. It requires a degree in Japanese culture to understand any of it. Ramses, what were we talking about? I was talking about anime.
What can you tell me about Nephis?
I seldom myself for a long time.
Oh, we need to have an anime night. We need to educate everyone. Val, Catoid, anyone else who's too out of the loop on this conversation, we need to educate you. We need to teach you the olden ways, the ancient ways. We're gonna have an anime night. I'm gonna do it up like Toonami did. Not in any way. I say we watch the Mega Man OVA. Yes! Hellsing OVA actually is really, really good. I love Hellsing in the deep pits of my heart. All three of my hearts have a little space for Hellsing. They share that space with Trinity Blood, but Hellsing is the bigger one. Can't be helped. I love that series so much. Not for Alucard. I like painting Catholicism on as an aesthetic. So I was like 10 out of 10. The little Crossfire shorts especially were just like, I'm here for it. Give me more Iscariot. Give me like Chrono Crusade and like Trinity Blood and shenanigans, but in this form. I want it. I want that. You won't forget. I'll remind you. I'll be like, Val, come on.
What is this?
We're all going to do a thing. And then you can vibe in there.
Nyos and the Cryptus, most likely. It's what I advised in the first place.
Kill a kill!
Believe they can be peaceful. And the
people are people and clothes are clothes!
Better to not take that.
I was fighting a thing and I was thinking of Chrono Crusade. I love Chrono Crusade a lot.
They've earned. But like I said, you've got your
Stop trying to include me. How dare! You're getting included.
One last thing.
You're getting included and loved.
Volunteers to join you here. The next group will be arriving soon. They're here because they believe
you can't depression your way out of this one. Please envision the could a depressed person make this. I mean, probably. Is this what love's supposed to be? I think so. Or at least like familial or friendship, like friendship definitely. You will be included. Threatening. I'm part of the Guild Wars 2 community. You will be helped. That is a threat. One Piece will go on for infinity until Oda is like... It'll go on like Naruto did. Where like, they got to a point where they're like, well, it's no longer profitable. Wrap it up. And it's like, you told me to write like 7 bajillion more chapters. Yeah, wrap it up. But the tree! Shove the tree in and then wrap it up. But not like Bleach. Yeah, no, I can't handle One Piece. I liked Thriller Bark because it was the Halloween thing. I'm looking at you. Bleach, why did you come back? 1,000 Year Blood War is really good. I love it. There's gonna be more Aizen in it. Who doesn't love Aizen? Look at this man. Look at this man. He's done nothing wrong. The only thing he did wrong was not succeed the first time. And now, because he hasn't succeeded, you don't get to either. Exactly! It's so good. I love 1,000 Year Blood War. I love that they're putting more Aizen into it. I love that he gets to, like, extend that out into what it was meant to be in the comics. I am thrilled. Give me more of this man. I need more of this man. It's awful. He's awful. I just can't. I cannot. Okay, story time. So when Bleach first got translated into English in the manga, Mint and I are reading the first volume, and we're just vibing along. And Mint's like, oh, well, this man's evil. Pointing at Aizen, and I'm like, what makes you say that? Well, he looks like an RP character of yours. And I was like, yeah, actually, you're right. He looks exactly like Teo Francesco. Timoteo Francesco, get out of there. Get out of my anime. Get out. Anyway, yes, he was absolutely evil, just like Teo. Ooh, Fate animations are amazing. I will say I really liked Fate Zero. We watched half of Fate... Okay, so I sat down with my friends to watch a couple of episodes of Fate Zero. We got halfway through the series before we realized that we were halfway through the series, because I stopped and I was like, I'm kind of hungry. I guess I should check what time it is. Also, I think I need to go to bed soon. Like, we sat down for a couple episodes, but I have to be in bed by like 10, and that was at 9 o'clock. So it's probably time for me to go to bed. And then we looked and we were like, Fear, do you just want to finish it? Why did I put the J-Subs songs that you gave me into a playlist? So that they'd be in the playlist. Reasons. So that they'd be there so I could listen to them on the bus and not have to go individually into them. Because it's hard to get my stuff out. Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side of Dimensions is amazing! It's where the budgets for Arc 5 went. Keep trying to call it Arc V. Hi, Roasted Bloop! It is absolutely done especially for Kaiba, my favorite person. He's best, and I love him a lot. Right, I was doing things. I was talking to these people.
The gate is open?
Of course. But I need
You have to remember
make
there
sure
was a whole lot of
Tyrion
time between these things.
And that means finishing this first. The front line is
Oh
where I
no, a
belong,
cheeseburger!
where I can do the most good. I'll leave when the war is over. Besides, Ramesses and Paitha saved my life. As long as they need my help, I have an obligation to offer it.
Yeah. I don't like the later Fate stuff. I liked Fate Zero, and I liked the original Fate and the OVA for Fate.
Will Paitha's plan to convince
Like
the cryptists
the movie.
actually work?
I don't know.
I knew a guy who liked Borgars once. You'll never guess his name. Is it Inspecta?
They must want change.
Did I guess it? Did I do a good job?
People under your thumb for so long.
Did I get a good grade in friend lore? Did I roll good on friend lore? I did it. I rolled a good score.
At least with us, they have a chance to survive.
Well, we're going to see the volunteers. Where's Edmund? I gotta salute him. Not you, Edmund.
Look alive, soldiers. The Wayfinder approaches. I've got a fresh batch of volunteers for you, ready to face the demon hordes.
Frode, you're an unexpected sight.
There's battles to be fought, Wayfinder. I may be getting older, but I still never retreat. Besides, I needed to check in with our forward group, see how they were handling it.
Hi, Frode.
Triage is in order, troops are looking disciplined, and you've secured a solid foothold in the area. You've done an excellent job here, soldier. Couldn't have done it better myself.
Thank you, Warden.
Yes.
Well, I
The
need
fight
to get
between
out into
Shiro
the
and Archer,
field,
though, wasn't that
and
great.
I'm sure Irene
Fair.
will be happy to get you up to speed.
Of course, Wayfinder.
Unlimited Blade Works was actually very good, but it was a different path. Don't bother to get a good friend score with me. It's not useful outside and achieve. I don't think you understand how much I like to 100% certain things. Like, things that I like. So, too bad. Hi, Ramses. No, I don't care about any of that. Someone tell us Ramses is the hot one. I don't care about you, Galrath. Oh, I'm done. I gotta fill the event bar again! You did it! Why did you waste your time with this? Max out friend score with Valentine. Yeah. Max out friend score. I'll get out serial experiments tonight. We'll have an adventure. Now, where's Nadra Surrounds? Oh, yeah, right. It's over here. Now, the next thing that happened was, we could only get to this part of the map. You see this big chasm in here. And then we got to be able to get to Nadra Surrounds up to about there. Oh, that's the event where we feed Cryptus. I was going to play more JSAB. Not like you care. I do care. I'm sorry that I can't parse the video game. Why would I?
Lane Cryptus won't make it with terror falling from the skies. Time to fight, champion. Your skill may help us gain dominance. Skill and your ally companion. Please.
Can my Cryptus stand on this? The answer is yes. And by Cryptus, I mean Skyscale. I can watch you struggle with a cool guy. I wouldn't be able to necessarily understand what's going on, but I can watch you struggle against a cool guy. Oh, for crying out loud.
Another crumbles. I wish the city sparks pride.
Oh, there's so many more up here. Blap. I forgot about their stupid sounds.
We do not surrender.
Blap. Oh, come on! You do not have to... I know! I've been dodging through them. Please stop giving me this tooltip. I wish you would stop giving me this tooltip. We sure don't. Ah! That's okay. I remember I've got a couple of friends who like looked up the stories of the Fate games because they were like, I don't know what's going on in these stories anymore. I don't know what these animes are about. To be fair, the original Fate was an H game, so, like... It's a miracle they made an anime out of it at all. It was just super darn popular. Huh! They've re-released it without. Can you... do that? There are some storylines that don't... There are some storylines that can't without... Huh. Wah! Well, I guess Japan knows what Japan wants to do. That's true. Rule 63, historical figures. To be fair, Arthur pretty. Also, to be fair, that means Joan is pretty. Joan of Arc.
When Peter returned with a champion of Tyrian flesh, we hesitated.
Yeah, because I look weird.
Watch those turrets fall. Hope is woven through my thoughts.
Hey, Tertia.
Fight. We may survive.
Oh, only one. Only one. Even the fighting game? Dot Hack was amazing. I played the original Dot Hack, and I loved it a lot. I love the OVA for it, too. I have a little plush Grunty. It came with the special edition. And I love it. Where was the event for this? What's going on down here? What's going on down here? What's happening? What's going on?
Oh, broodling, we will feast again.
Let me help you out.
Champion of the little lord. I accept your help.
So here, we throw food at them. We just kind of huck it at them. Ooh. Oh, the big plush and the little plush. I only have the little one. But I'm little, so that's okay. I'm 4 centimeters big. That's very small. I would like more vegetables, please. Oh, there's much more vegetables up here. Vegetables! Wow! Vegetables. Vegetables for Cryptus. I also like Gilderay. He's gonna show us the greatest cool. Like, maybe I shouldn't, but you can't fault a man for pizzazz. Also, he did so. That thing was big. That thing had such big tentacles. Like, I'm here for it. Gilderay, you can stay. He's got to show us the greatest cool. Maybe I should. Maybe I should show you Fate Zero. I liked Bug Girl. Always liked Bug Girl. And what's her face, who would later go on to summon Bazaka, as I've. Wow! No, wrong button. Wait, I don't think I fed this little guy yet. Oh no, I've only got 5 minutes to feed them all. I forgot. Oh boy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, because there were other people here. Nerds. I forgot this one was timed. Hello, friend. Please help. I'm glad the little guys are fuller. Oh boy. Oh, I already hit that one. You're right. Long of tail and green of bog. You're all gonna be like, Fear, really? And then and then be annoyed at my definition of in. It's a cattail. You were all around it with lily pads. You were all around it with like lily pads and moss and algae and stuff, and I was like, oh, that's so close. Hey, we did it! Thank you, strange Asura that I don't know.
What we could do with the whole ward. We think we've found Nephis.
Heavens feel the worst timeline. Ha! You already said you had like a brain not working, the headache bad. That's okay. I also have a Berserker cosplaying game. Well, Bazaka. Oh, excuse me, hello? Foxes? Ow! Craven, that was unacceptable. Oopsie doodle. I'm going in this fort.
Yes, you. The ward's in need of your help.
This is Gustavo. Yes, sir. Always ready to stir the pot.
Yes, you'll make a fine spy. The enemy's camp lies just ahead, along with a wealth of precious.
Gilgamesh is wild.
If you go in looking as you do, you'll stick out like a Choya in the Shiver Peaks.
I will,
Look,
yes.
I've got just the thing. A potion that will disguise you as one of those foul creatures. Let me know when you're ready to begin.
Make me look
Once
malicious.
you can strut.
Am I still shiny? No, but that's a lot of gold on that hammer that isn't normally there. Hello, Avatar of Despair. Do you like orders? The previous messenger was consumed. Your aroma, strange. Let's find out! Oh no. Oh, please don't look at me. Oh!
Maybe next time I'll put in some
Welcome in!
effort.
Hello, Sleepy said. Oh! High fives! Hello! It's a Sleepy said raid! Welcome in, everybody! Oh dear. They're a little sus of me. I got a little distracted.
I heard news that Eparch is calling back some of the forces from the front lines.
Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for the shout out, Val. Good work.
I
How was stream? Was it a good time?
Protection within the castle walls.
We got derailed for like an hour talking about anime because we can't. They're sus of me. Woo! Fun! I'm doing a story playthrough for everybody. On a little adventure. What do you fear? Yeah, please don't look at me, fellas. I'm not dangerous. Please don't look at me. Oh, you can free those guys. I know you can. Streams are all about derailing. It's true, it's true. We spent so long talking about anime that only half my stream gets. Because only half of them have ever heard of it. Can I just break that food? I guess I probably can. I forget what else I'm supposed to do in here.
Gather the supplies, then you may have a break.
What supplies? Our rations continue to dwindle. I'm not sure what we even have left.
Shut up and collect whatever's available.
Oh boy.
Promise to label, not air your trivial opinions.
The supplies west of the wall? Yeah, I know. I know they're there. Hello, little tormented. No, enlighten me. More of a mutual understanding. Lol. Can I talk to you again? Throw them in the chasm. Ah! Please stop looking at me. There's so many guards! What if I just want to go in here and free this little man? Can't remember how to free them. Oh well. Trigun! The new anime does need you to have some knowledge of the Trigun story. Ah. What do you mean not enough adrenaline? I'll show you enough adrenaline.
Well played. Maybe next time I'll put in some actual effort.
Unwise. Oh! I mean, Epic is eating you guys, so like... Let's just scoot out here so I can catch up to chat. I said I was going to scoot out here so I could catch up to chat. You cannot fight me there. Okay, there. Okay. Oh, the reverse blade. We love Vash the Stampede. Okay, now I can catch up to all of you. Welcome in, Raiders. Oh yes, the usual thing. For those of you that don't know, I'm Fiera Luna. I play games on the internet. I am a 4 centimeter tall octopus living in the Horatio Lear Memorial Aquarium. And streaming is my enrichment. I stream every night from 7 to 10 Eastern. I am in the Atlantic time zone. It's 8 to 11 for me. I think it's 7 to 10 for Eastern. And... Oh, we did it. Congratulations. Amazing! We often get derailed over here, but the whole point of me having this is to put more positivity into the world. That's my whole shtick. It's really easy, because I'm excited all the time. I just like talking to people. I am what you might call an extrovert. I am! There are no Atlantic time zones in the U.S. Not in the continental U.S. anyways. Closest one to it is Maine, and they are still on Eastern because they want me to be sad. The only things in the Atlantic time zone that I know of are Brazil and me. I am very Canadian sometimes. Sometimes I forget that my audience is primarily American, so I'll say things that are extremely Canadian and then not understand. Like, there's a number of yous that don't understand. Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't stuff it in your face. There's some of you that are correctly picturing little blue monsters. And a little, can I eat your guitar? No. And there's some of you that are like, what? Excuse me? Likewise with, but I need these baskets back. And various other Heritage Minute quotes. You can tell exactly where I'm from because I will tell you. The aquarium's in Halifax. That's where we live here. And I don't care that people know. You could have figured that out exactly, though, because I talk about the Blue Nose Heritage Minute. And because I also talk about... and because I also talk about... Also will sometimes go, acknowledge! Acknowledge! Which is a Heritage Minute quote. They only played that one here, where we exploded that one time. And we never recovered. Also, Donair. Donair's amazing. Anywhere that's not Halifax probably ends up starting to call it Gyros or something. Gyros. Or something. Oh! They're starting the meta up. And sometimes you're just here long enough to know. Sometimes you've been here for years, practically. As of August. July. August. It's gonna be May.
Let's get started.
All that
Baron
I
and I are
do.
going to see if we can liberate
Okay.
the settlement up north. They are confused indeed. I tried to convince them you were here to help.
I'll go with Rhea. Rhea is also the hot one.
You know the Major. He'll be taking the south with Rhea. Wayfinder, we'll strike fast, no mercy. Leave them no chance to return.
Yeah!
Rhea here says they will be expecting it.
A raid request for later. Yes. Provided they're still on. It's half an hour. They'll probably still be here.
I have waited an eternity to show them otherwise.
We will take people on adventures.
We begin.
I love adventures.
Waiting for a Friday. Eternity's a long time. Let's not make you wait any longer.
No, stop that, brain. That was yesterday's holiday on Tumblr. Yesterday's Tumblr holiday. Where's my cat? There's my cat. We'll go with Edmund today. No, not you! For those of you that may have never met my sun-loving cousin Edmund, there are some shots of him in existence on my blue sky. Because sometimes aquarium staff makes me share food. They're like, that's too much food for you. And I'm like, no, it isn't. And they're like, yeah, it is. And I'm like, no. And anyway, that's just how that is. Edmund is a very elusive creature. He is rainbow colored. Which I feel like will be good for, like, you know, June. Really July. July is real Pride Month. Oh yeah, I can tell you guys the fun fact, of course. Okay, so when I was a youth, I was like, July's Pride Month. And then everyone was like, no, it's June. And I was like, no, July is definitely Pride Month. And then everyone was like, no, it's definitely June, you're crazy. And I was like, no, I'm not. July's Pride Month. It's when all the Pride stuff is. As it turns out, Halifax has had a Pride Month for longer than corporate Pride has existed. We've had that thing since, like, the 80s. We did it. And it was July. I thought it was August, right? Yeah. So since we've had it for so long, we just never changed. And, like, we still do Corpo Pride. Like, all the banks and the boring stuff still gets together to be like, here's some rainbow capitalism for you. And we're like, neat. Thanks. I don't know why you put rainbows on the dog, on, like, the dog, the little thing that clips onto the leash and holds the dog poop bags. But, okay, you did, and it's free. And then it's June and the good stuff starts. Like the parade and all the indie concerts. With cool bands. And the Dykes versus Divas game. It's a baseball game. I bet you can tell who's... I bet you can tell the teams. Instantly. It's great. You watch somebody run... You instantly feel like you're never going to be quite good enough the minute you watch somebody run the bases in, like, 6-inch stiletto heels, and you're like, that's too fancy. I'm never going to be fancy enough for that. I say that, I'm not even 6 inches tall. I'm 4 centimeters. That's hardly even 2 inches. It's not even 2 inches. I can't stand as tall as those heels. I definitely can't run baseball bases. I'm too small. Give me a tiny baseball diamond. The tiniest. A baseball field that fits on, like, a baseball base. Perfect. That's for me. It's definitely June in the States. There is one that's June here for the corporate types. And we do July. I think Toronto's is August. Maybe? I feel like Toronto's is probably August. Your baseball diamond would be an actual diamond, yes. A single shreddy. Oh, maybe bigger than that. 4 shreddies. See, this is why I play Guild Wars 2 on nights like this, where I'm just like, so that I don't have to do the thing called concentration. That said, I don't typically play a warrior. Chat, we are going to be able to take out, what's his face? Nailed Blog. You'll get to see him. He's a great big boy. Big chunky lad. Fight takes 600 years. We're gonna do it though. Might be all of Ontario for August, maybe. I know there's some historical reason for it. There probably is. I bet it's the same as us, where it's just that's the month we did it, and so that's the month we kept doing it.
Time to do some real damage.
I feel like that's kind of how it goes, where we just didn't change and we were like, ha 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 ha! Ah, imagine changing for corporate interests. Not happening, friends. It's still stuck in my head. It's like having Crimbus music in your head on the 26th. You're like, please stop. I didn't want this. It's already May. I do not need the song that reminds me it is going to be May. All my homies love defying corporate interests. Exactly. I love that Rhea tells us we're grotesque. And we are, to be fair. We are absolutely grotesque. Like, look at this. Rhea is the hot one of the Cryptus. Like, that is peak Cryptus right there. We ain't that. This also means that Paitha's kind of ugly by their standards, too. Heck corporate interests, I say, on Twitch. Heck indeed, exactly. Yeah! It is International Workers' Day, so like, heck corporate interests. Dance, dance. Dance, dance. We're falling apart at halftime. Alright, Abraxas, settle down. Be calm, Abraxas. There we go. Each greens.
It is open to all again.
All mine.
Let these squatters' broken carcasses serve as a reminder to any who think otherwise.
Whee!
Never thought I'd say it. This Cryptus is
Feel the fury.
Maybe you shouldn't let her.
Let's move. Wouldn't want Rhea to miss out on the fun.
Where are we going, sir?
Rogue, everything's secure down here. What's your status?
We're gonna fight a dragon. We're gonna fight a big old dragon.
The general here has been dealt with. See you at the rendezvous point.
Portal time! Go fight a big old dragon. Hi.
Major, knew I could count on you. But we're not done yet. Ready for the hard part?
Yo.
No time like the present. I would prefer a time of peace, but perhaps I do not understand this sentiment.
He simply means he is eager to initiate the long overdue massacre of our mutual enemy. Eparch's essence addled, half-wit.
Move out!
Rhea, say the cool thing. Aw, she didn't get to say it.
The Cryptus here live under the thumb of an
Let Rhea say a no-no word.
Is that accurate? There are some who resist. If asked to broadly,
Let Rhea say things. Raylook almost got to,
what answer?
Yes. Cowards who have
but he couldn't because this game is made and rated in America, and they get all upset. You can do a whole lot of violence. You can straight up murder all these demons, but you can't say one mean word. Nope. Rating instantly jumped. No. Quick, I need a different song. I thought about a cool album name. Close approximation to heck. Yes! Oh, they're not hurtable. Right, I forgot. They're not hurtable in the main fight either. So when I'm gone, cast the bronze for the bust of my head to be displayed in the library. Engraved that I gave my consent to be anything that everyone prefer of me. Yeah, that's the ticket. Whee! No, stop hurting me! Da, 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 da. Ooh, are my alerts broken? Maybe they are. Yeah, that's better. That's not the Tumblr holiday song. There are so many holidays on Tumblr. There's the Ides of March. Ah! Hello, y'all. Please take my money that I borrowed from Jeff Bezos. Okay? Hi, Red. Thank you. 17 months is so many months. That's so many months. That's like... That's more than a year. That's so many. We're gonna go beat up a big dragon. We're gonna beat up a dragon about it. Oh, this elite incarnation of terror didn't know what hit it. It was me. I hit it with a hammer made of mercury. Technically, it's made of quicksilver, but that's just mercury.
This is it. Let's search for allies.
Oh. Hey, I did all of them.
It's awfully empty here.
I need a more different animal. But
Something's wrong.
something is terribly wrong. We're like pigeons. We're like pigeons.
Park's prized lizard. You will reap what you sow, neighborhood.
Yeah! No, it's okay. Life's busy sometimes. I'll still be here. Hey, it's an axe of Canoxy. That guy. We're taking out Nailblog. As is tradition. Okay, I actually have to come down. If it was time for me to do real damage, hello! Oh right, we don't have to worry about this, but we do have to dodge at the appropriate time. Oh, thank goodness. Yep! His break bar's not up yet. I will. I will be here till the world ends. I'm reminded of, but Mommy is eternal. Mommy is forever. Long after the, long after the world ends, and entropy has made the universe cease to be, Mommy will be in the void. And I think I need to find that sketch for you guys, because it's hilarious. You won't die, will you, Mommy? Whoa! Hey, buddy! Ouch! Yarg. There's a sketch by the, I do believe it's by the same people who are by Wham City Comedy, but I'd have to double check. The folks behind, This House Has People in It, and unedited footage of a bear, and Children of the Mirror. I'll find it and I'll put it in the Discord. Someone remind me to find it and put it in the Discord. Oh, okay. It's time to leave. Where's my Sky Scale launcher? And then you can get, and then y'all can giggle just as heartily as I do about it. Oh, I'm alone over here. I've made a terrible mistake. Alright, no rituals for you!
Time to do some
There we go. No rituals! Avatars of Envy don't get to do rituals. Oh, look out, the cavalry's coming! Oh, the other ritual's not quite done. Let's see how quick we can do this. Ow! Well, I guess if I was gonna be feared, that is the direction I would prefer. There we go. Bing! Anyway, this is a long meta. It's not like super long, but we'll go as far as Nailbalog. After that, we'd normally storm Zakairos over there. Darn it. Yeah, let's go. We didn't need the cavalry after all. We are the cavalry. I forgot we had to come down here and do this. I love that. I'll read that properly once I can. But that's 10 out of 10. Reminds me of that old Twilight Zone episode. They didn't, they did, I think, both know that they were aliens, or at least definitely one of them knows that they were aliens. Get him in the brake bar! Hit him in the brake bar! Darn. I guess if I wanted to, I could put down a way station, but I feel like that'd be a really good comedy thing, like in the vein of like Saiki Kusuo, or no, not that. Like Haruhi Suzumiya, where everyone's something, but everyone is Haruhi, where they don't know. Yes, we have put away the shapes. We own things. But we do not wish you to see them. Like, could you imagine? May I offer you a delicious human beverage at this fine barbecue? I have here many meats upon this grill. Fit for human consumption, certainly. Like, it would be the funniest thing. Yeah, Red's right. Funniest sitcom. I'm sorry, I can't go back and read it properly because I'm fighting a giant dragon who is trying to kill me. He won't stop trying to kill me. Nice. Where's my Skyscale launcher? I know, I'd watch it too. It sounds like a webcomic. Like one of those old ones. Where the plots were so absolutely unhinged that you like were like, whoa, what? But I loved them anyway. We've been talking a lot about the way things used to be. It's almost like I'm practically a grandmother. Dragon trying to kill you? Just say nuh-uh. Well, that is what that's for. Hammer 5 is called Backbreaker, and it does knockdown. I've been thinking of the caterpillars and the things they don't know. All they do is eat on leaves and then they gradually grow. These little worms metamorphosize into something more, do they? Oh. Oh no. Okay, Coconut Berry, you're fine. We love area might. I just think caterpillars don't know what's going on. They're dopey as heck, don't know why we respect something they can't do long division, write petitions, or pay with a check. I just think caterpillars don't know what's going on. 'Cause I can eat leaves and also climb trees, and I can conceive of what I'll be in 3 years. A keeper of peace. Oh no! Oh no! I'm imagining a town. I'm imagining a town where everyone is Octodad. Okay. I'm suddenly gifted with the need to write something. I'm sure this has been done many times before. Basically, take one of them towns in, like, Utah or something. However, they don't just think that aliens are around. Everyone is an alien, though a different species, and none of them know that anyone is an alien, and everyone acts as human as possible. Hello, fellow human. Hello. Get up, friend. Most normal town in Utah. Plot twist, there's one actual human family, but they just assume everyone in town is like that. Oh! Inciting incident. An actual human family moves in. Can you imagine being an alien and telling an actual human family that their human impression is really terrible? Oh no, you say, having studied humans and done your PhD on human life and human and everything you know about them. Humans aren't like that. You say, trying to help? Yeah, well, that's what people in Utah are like. I mean, aliens is better than the probable alternatives, so you're fine. I mean, what? Who said that? Probably some other octopus with strong opinions. I know what Val is referencing. Val is referencing a thing I wrote earlier. Come back here! I wanted to hit you with my hammer! You! A town full of real humans. They're definitely, every one of them, all real. Alright, Nailbalog, what were we doing this time? Oh yes, I have Norris. Right. Ouch. Let me up here. I need to shoot the eyeball. I'm not shooting it. I didn't shoot it good enough. It is dead. We're all up here. We might as well shoot him too. Oh, there's someone down there. I'm gonna have to save them. Don't die, friend! Aw, you think you're getting rid of me that easily? Come down here. Come down here, Nailbalog! Now, Nailbalog can drop something special, and I forget what it is. I think it's Nailbalog's Fang or something. It's an ascended... Oh boy, oh no! Oh gosh, oh golly, oh wow! It's an ascended weapon, as I recall. Or maybe it's just fancy. Maybe I'm thinking of Tequatl. My beloved. Who I've still never gotten a sunless weapon from. I stopped trying because I wasn't getting any. Well, see, that's how you know you have to. A Town Full of Normal Humans is such a good title. It sounds like a title one of those definitely normal humans would absolutely write for their own story. Yes, this is a town full of normal humans. Completely normal humans. Phew, that was close. They almost figured me out. Good thing I remembered that humans can whistle from their ears. That is a reference to a very old book that I cannot recall the title of immediately. Imagine readers thinking it's a horror and it's a sitcom. Yes, 10 out of 10. Oh, we got 340. Oh, we got like less than 4 minutes to take this guy out. Also, it's time, so it's about time you get down here, Nailbalog. You're not gonna make stream run long on me, you big scaly dragon, you. Stop that. Got him. Congratulations, we got him.
We will make that happen.
All friends, you're dead.
Yes. And he
Stop being dead.
in the most painful manner we can.
Body bang. This boss is extremely tanky. It used to be, well, worse isn't exactly the right word, but it wasn't great. He's no Kanoxi, but he is very tanky and he has too many phases, and that bothers me. Cause like going off to stop the rituals once would have been fine. Going off to stop the rituals twice and then having to deal with the Eye of Norris is my least favorite thing about this. Okay. They'll set up an emergency waypoint here. I get to open my box.
Mine. All mine.
See if there's anything nice inside. I should take the amalgamated gemstone, actually. That's worth something again. Forget what, but it is.
All we have done has been for this.
Na 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 na.
To end this war.
Okay! Wow, that's 3 phases, and here I thought 2 was a lot. Yeah. Guild Wars 2 bosses tend to phase at 75, 25, or 50 and 25. Size and I can't write syndrome. We've all been there. Sometimes if you're in I can't write mode, you just have to, like, either vibe with the idea for a little bit. I find that trying to roleplay out voices will help. See also, phew, what a good thing that I didn't get caught. It's a good thing I remembered that humans can whistle from their ears. I'm so glad that I learned how their sinus cavities are connected, so that I could remember that they can expel air out of their ears just as well as their nose and their mouth. Things like that help me out.
Sorry I'm late. They've been keeping us busy on the home front.
Okay.
An unexpected
Hey, Dagda. Hey, Zoja.
I suppose I will take
They weren't originally here last time we did this, before the story stuff started. We are so close, but it doesn't matter because those events aren't going to be where we want them. I'm currently procrastinating a 1-page writing for class. I feel y'all. Oh. It's only 1 page. That's 250 words. What's it 250 words of? Is it like boring stuff? Or is it like stuff that would be fun? Alright. And a big stretch. Because if it's like 250 words, you can just be like, get out of here. Reflecting on textbook readings. Ugh. 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 Gonna do crunches. So in the not fun category, it's boring. Although, that said, reflecting on textbook readings, depending on your textbook, can be as simple as like, this is what I read today, and then 3 paragraphs each summarizing a main fact. And then your conclusion paragraph, which is like, so in conclusion, I learned this. Okay. Crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, I can't do that. I'm forbidden to summarize the textbook. Terrible! Ugh. Ugh! Oh, actually reflect. That's the worst. Hi, Sir B. Welcome in. Sorry you have no points left. This isn't going to help because this is the end of the night. It's okay. I'm glad you stopped by. We are going on a little adventure. For those of you with me over on Moonbeam and on Twitch. Sorry. Yes, Catoid, your raid request. I was just getting there. We are going on an adventure. Where are we going? Yeah! And thank you for stopping by, Nilio. No, I really hope that's correct. Cozy Cat Girl. Sounds amazing. I should spell it right. Monster Hunter Wilds? Nope, that's Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm crazy. Okay, let's go. Alright. Similar to the name from Bleach. Oh, yes, I get you. Alright. That is it for tonight, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. It is Friday, so we will be making good Mega Man 8 levels. Make a good Mega Man level 3. You know what I mean. That is it for tonight, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for playing along with me.